Wow, this is gonna be a tough one. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Mr. B checking in, and we all know the B stands for budgets. Whew, this is gonna be a tough, I don't know how to break it to you all. How else can I put it? I'm trying to find a way to say these words. It's tough saying these words, you know, nobody ever wants to say these words, but I lost my job. As of yesterday, I was fired. I was fired for no reason. I was terminated. I was let go. I was released early release day. How else can I put it? I'm unemployed. I'm currently unemployed as of 10 o'clock, as of 10:02 a.m. yesterday. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. I'm currently unemployed. I don't have a job. I'm currently bringing in no income. That was my only income source. I'm not a YouTube superstar, you know. It's not okay for me to lose my job because I have all these other sources of income. You know, I don't have all these 10 sources of incomes coming in all at once, you know. It's not okay for me to lose my job because I have these other 10 sources to back me up, you know. I don't have all these streams of income coming in from all over the place. So if I lose my job, you know, that's it, you know. The boat's going down, the party's over. you know that was my bread and butter, my bacon, you know, bringing home the bacon. That was it. That was the whole pig. That's the pork. So yeah, stick around and I'm gonna let you know what led up to me being fired, how I feel about it, how I felt about it at the time, and my plans moving forward. Because trust me, we never stop. We always keep moving forward. No looking back. Alright, so the past 2 years I've been working at a small company, as a small locally owned mom and pop store. You know, just nothing too hard, no hard work, no hard labor. Well, some of it was hard labor depending on how much you really put into the job, you know. It's not a high paying job or anything like that, but you know, it's just something that gets you paid. They paid you just as much as any other Fortune 500 company. So I'm working here for 2 years. I really overstayed my welcome. You know, I really only should have stayed there for like 3 months. That was a job that I went to after leaving my previous job. So I left my previous job in a hurry, shall I say. That place was out of hand. So I left that place very quickly, and I just needed something, because during that time where I left the previous job to come to this job, we were in the process of buying our home or building our home. So in order to get past all the loan qualifications and this and that, I had to have a job making so much money. So this was the first job I found, and trust me, I don't know why I left that previous job in a hurry. I probably should have just tried to stick it out for probably like, I started new in October. So I left that previous place in September. I started this one that I just got fired from in October. So I found a job within 2 weeks. So I had to, in order for us to still have this house. And I'm thankful for the job that, you know, I just got fired from. I'm thankful for them giving me the opportunity to work there, because without them, we wouldn't be in this lovely, gorgeous, beautiful home. We wouldn't be in this house that we've made a home. So I'm working at this place 2 years, you know. Oh, and back to I only had to, you know, stay at this job for 3 months until all the housing paperwork cleared. So we moved into the house December 20th of, I believe, 2019. I could have been gone by February, because everything would have been cleared and I could have been on to the next. But me being me, I'm so loyal. I'm a loyal person. You know, loyalty is big with me. So I didn't want to just, you know, get this job and dip out on when they came through for me in the clutch when I needed them the most. Because if they did not give me that job and we did not, you know, get this house after we've been, you know, we pretty much built the house at that time. We was just waiting for the paperwork to clear to move in. Man, if me leaving my previous job and not being able to find another job to be able to get this house, Shay would have killed me, straight up. That's all I can say. Shay would have straight up killed me if I didn't find another job for us to get this. I mean, cause this was we built this house. We picked the paint, we picked the floors, we picked everything from this house. Anything that was customizable, we customized it. We put a covered porch over the back with a fan out. We did what we want. We had the easy close drawer. We picked it all out. So if last minute, if we weren't able to get this house, then your boy wouldn't be Mr. Budgets right now, I'm telling you that. Okay, so my job, like I said, it's a small mom and pop's operation. With that being said, you know, those kind of places, there's not too many rules and regulations you have to follow. I mean, you follow them, but if you don't follow them, and what's the big deal? You know, is this gonna go on my permanent record or anything? You know, it's one of those places. It's like, I don't want to say it's a ratchet type of place, but it's like anything goes. You know, hopefully they don't watch this video and see what. Well, they already. You know, I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna get to what they thought of me. So they probably expect me to be saying all of this if they do watch. All right, so yeah, it's a small ratchet place. A little ghetto establishment, but it's not what you're thinking. It's we don't own this. You know, this is a small country family from deep South Georgia, and yeah, it is what it is. But they're millionaires though. But I am proud to say that I worked for a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. And I was able to speak to him every day. I was trying to, you know, slide my way into the family and, you know, put my name in the will. All right, so I'm working here, like I said, longer than I should have stayed, 2 years. I guess the entire time I was always low-key annoyed, but not really aggravated enough to say, you know what, I need to find another job, I'm out. It was just one of those things where I kind of came and went as I pleased. I showed up on time. That's one of my pet peeves. Whenever I need to be anywhere, no matter how big, how small the appointment is, I'm always there on time. I try to get there at least 15 minutes before time. So, you know, whenever I show up, sit in the car for about 5 minutes. That makes me 10 minutes early if I go in, you know, just scope the scene out for another 5 minutes and then actually walk in 5 minutes before it's actually time. That's my kind of thing. That's my kind of thing about being on time to places, not just to work. When I was showing up to work, I showed up on time. Not early, but on time. And when I say on time, probably like, all right, so I was supposed to be there at 10 o'clock a.m. My shift starts at 10 o'clock. I probably showed up between 10:02 and 10:07 every day. So, hey, you know, we clock in and hey, as long as you're there, you're there. One of the things I loved about the place, they really respected work ethic, and that's something I pride myself on. I have a strong work ethic. If I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna actually work at work. I'm not one of those that, you know, lollygags and, you know, complains about when somebody tells me to do this or does that. You know, I do what I need to do. I get the job done. That's one thing about me. I get the job done. I get shit done. One time for all the doers. Do what needs to be done. I do my job, no complaining. But on the inside, internally, I am getting aggravated at things. I'm the type, I get mentally annoyed and aggravated, but I don't let you know that I'm annoyed or aggravated or I have a problem with you. But yeah, it was just one of those places. Eventually, it got time to go. I'd say, probably within the last 2 months, I started to get those signs where, you know what, it's time to go. It's time to leave. It's time to look for something else. I've overstayed my welcome. So, the last 2 months, let's see, it's July now. Let's say these feelings started to fester around May. It was time for me to get up out of there in May. So May comes, I started looking for other jobs. I know I recorded a previous video about my goals and I was gonna do a checkup in June or July. Guess what? It's July, it's time to do a checkup. That'll be the next video. Y'all probably get that video. What's today? Today's Thursday. I'll probably get that video on Sunday because I have nothing else to do. I'm unemployed, baby. I got time on my hands. These hands got time. All right, so May, I started looking for jobs. I check Indeed, look all over Indeed. And must I remind you, I'm only applying for jobs that I really want. Like if it's a job I'm only gonna be at for like a year or two, you know, just something like this current job was. This job was just something just to work. I wasn't looking for that this time around. I was actually looking for something I wanted to do, something that could make me gainfully employed, and like, I was looking for the racks, you know, I was looking for big racks, big money, you know. I was looking to join the money team once again. Cause this current job that I just got fired from, I was not on the money team. I was probably like the money team's equipment manager. I was the money team's equipment manager. I wasn't quite in the game yet. So yeah, I was riding the bench on the money team at this current job. But now I was looking to join the money team once again. So I started applying, looking on Indeed. I saw a couple jobs that were for coaching, for school coaching jobs. Football coaches, basketball coaches, baseball coaches, you know, and I was kind of interested in it. It kind of sparked a little interest. So I was like, you know what? Let me go check out some schools and see what kind of positions they have open. You know, I might be able to find some kind of secretary, some kind of something, you know, something I could do. So, you know, I'm scrolling the school websites, scrolling. Health and PE. I might be able to do that. That was pretty similar to the previous job that I had before this, the job that I left fairly quickly. That was pretty much a PE coach, but different environment, shall I say. I don't know if I'll do another video and, you know, release all the details of these jobs and all of that. So yeah, the previous job was like a PE coach. I was like, I enjoyed that. It was just the environment. So let me see if I can do this within the school system. So hey, guess what? I applied. A couple weeks go by. Turns out I got the job. But the one that I got, it didn't really pay as much as, it didn't put me on the money team, shall I say. It was pretty much like the job that I just got fired from. You know, I was bringing in some bacon, but you know, it was just bacon. It wasn't a double bacon cheeseburger or anything like that. It was just bringing home bacon. You know, it wasn't cooked or anything. It was just raw bacon. So, you know, I was like, you know what, let me keep on going. And I eventually made it my summer goal to join the money team again and to get this other position. Because the one that I got that didn't put me on the money team, it was an assistant. Everybody knows that the assistant doesn't make as much money as the full-time person, the head person. So I made it my goal to find somewhere within the school system to become the head person, the big dog, the head honcho. So I keep on searching. At the same time, I'm still working this job. Each and every day that goes by, I'm annoyed. Even though in the back of my head, I got this new job, and I'm pretty much out. Now, my mind state at that point, since this new job was an assistant and it wasn't gonna be making a whole lot of money, at that point I'm thinking, all right, cool. I'm gonna do this job, and I'm also gonna have, I have to have a side hustle, you know, because there's no point in getting this new job and making less, even though it's gonna give me experience to become the head honcho in that field. You know, that's where I really want to do it. You know, if I can't become the head honcho now, I can take this assistant position and gain the experience needed to have people trust in me that I can do the head honcho job. So I was thinking, all right, cool, I'm gonna take this assistant position. I'm gonna do Uber on the side, right? Boom. I tried to do that, but I don't know if Shay told y'all, but your boy I have a heavy foot. You know, the doctors told me that I have lead in my foot. You know, I had surgery when I was 5 years old, and yeah, the doctors had to implant cinder blocks, cement cinder blocks into my foot. Because when I was a baby, my foot would just keep on rising up for no reason. So they implanted cinder blocks to keep my foot down. So when I drive, it's kind of hard to gauge how heavy my foot is, so I tend to speed a lot. Yeah, I know, y'all probably don't believe that story, but it's facts though. Y'all can check my medical records. I have a heavy foot. I'm known for speeding. I'm bad at speeding. I don't know how much money I've paid in speeding tickets. Y'all could probably go to one of Shay's channels right now and she'll tell you I've paid some fines for speeding. They've actually tried to suspend my driver's license for having so many speeding tickets. Yeah, but I got that taken care of. So Uber doesn't let me drive. Uber won't. I used to drive for Uber, but I guess my last speeding ticket just took me out the game. It put me over the limit. So I can't drive for Uber. DoorDash isn't accepting new drivers at this moment in my area. So that just put a whole lot of more stuff on my mind. I'm still thinking I'm out, I'm doing this assistant job. I gotta find something. I have to find some kind of part-time something. I was even trying to drive for Uber under Shay's name, but Shay's not going for that. I don't know why. I mean, technically she's not supposed to let me do that, but I feel like you can take one for the team, you know? You know, we're married, you know, I'm her, she's me, we're one, a unit. Knowing that I have to find a side hustle and that I'm out, you know, I'm thinking, you know what? Let me go ahead and put my 2 weeks notice in. You know, I don't start this new position until August, until school starts. And I was offered the position at the end of June. So I was like, you know what, let me think about it. I have a month to think about what I'm gonna do as a side hustle. Even though, I mean, I might even just stay working here on the weekends. Even though the whole point of me getting into the school system was to have the weekends off and holidays off and the summers off, and I didn't want to work during those times. So me getting this assistant position and still having to work the weekends, it was like, that defeats the whole purpose. But I was willing to do it. I was willing to do it to gain this experience to become the head honcho. This is starting to sound like a testimony now. It's the end of June, July's coming around the corner. I decided to go ahead and put my 2 weeks notice in. I put my 2 weeks notice in, you know, to give them time to replace me. Cause I am, trust me, when I say I was the hardest worker there, I did everybody's job. I was in sales. I did sales, I did customer resolutions, I did warehouse, I did everything. Anything they needed me to do, I did it with, you know, no complaining. Hey, what you need done? Hey, if I see somebody doing something, hey, you need help? You need, you know? I'm always that guy. I'm that helpful guy. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me as that helpful guy. If somebody is told they have to do something and they need help with it, they already know to come seek my help, because I'm not gonna give them any back talk, no lip. I'm just gonna put my head down and do it. So I gave them a 2 week notice. It was really like a 3 week, a 1 month notice. Because I didn't want to leave anybody, you know, struggling to replace me. Because I know how hard it is to replace me. I'm unreplaceable, really. You know, you could just get somebody to imitate me. I put my 2 weeks notice in, probably like July 1st, July 5th, probably after July, probably like July 4th, July 1st, beginning of July. I told them my last day was gonna be July 21st. That's this upcoming Wednesday, next Wednesday. Because my plan was, I was gonna quit, and then I was gonna take 2 weeks off to myself, just chill at home, just kick it, just have 2 weeks off just to have that mental preparedness, just to kick back and relax before I start this new position and, you know, things start to come back and, you know, the pace starts to pick up and I get really involved in this new job. So I was gonna take about a week or two off. All right, so when I turned in my 2 week notice, you know, it was probably what you expect.
Oh, we don't want to see you leave. Oh, we're so sad to hear the bad news. Oh, we wish you well. Oh, we hate to see you go. We wish you could stay here forever. You're so great.
You know, same old from every place. When you put when it's all, everything's sweet when you put in your 2 weeks notice, but not really. All right, so put in my 2 weeks notice. I worked the 2 weeks, so I worked about 2 weeks. Cause remember, it's really a 3 week, 1 month notice. I was quitting July 21st, next week. Yeah, you see where this is going. My 2 weeks notice, my 3 week notice was my last day was gonna be next Wednesday. Today's the previous Thursday. Huh, what happened there? All right, so this is what happened. I went to work yesterday. You know, everything was good after I turned in my 2 weeks notice. I'm working, same work ethic, same, you know. I'm not the type that's, you know, I'm putting my 2 weeks notice in.
Hey, I put in my 2 weeks notice like, forget this, I ain't doing this, I'm just gonna totally switch up, I ain't doing nothing.
I was still doing my job. You know, I was still me. I think cause that's who I am deep down inside. I'm a helpful person. So, you know, if I see somebody at work that needs help, I'm gonna help them. I mean, cause I'm at work, I'm on the clock, I'm making money, I'm gonna do it. Cause I'd probably rather wanna do this rather than do that anyway, so hey. So I'm at work, I'm working. Each day goes by, I'm counting the days.
Hey, I got 8 days left. I got 10 days left. I got 9 working days left. 8 working days left.
But I'm not saying that, this is just in my mind.
8 days left. Yes, yes, I'm almost out of here.
So I go to work, I pull up to work yesterday. And I'm actually on time. I clock in at 10 o'clock. My manager says,
hey, Mr. Budgets.
They don't call me Mr. Budgets.
Hey, let me talk to you.
So I go over there and talk to them, and this is what they say.
So we know your last day is coming up. You're leaving us, and we hate to see you go. No, I know that your last day is July 9, 20...
The 21st. July 21st, my last day. July 21st.
Yeah, July 21st. And Daddy just says it's just slow, and we're just gonna have to let you go. We're just gonna go ahead and let you go. Yeah, I know, your last day was next week. But we wish you well, and we know you'll go on to do great things, and we just wish you well, and yeah, we thank you for all your hard work. You're a great worker, and we just wish you the best, and we know that you're gonna do great, and if you ever need anything from us, you can always come back to us, and we're always here if you need us. You know, you're family, and yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna have to let you go.
And the whole time I'm standing there, all right, so when they first said that they were gonna let me go, in my first mind, I'm like, what? Are you serious? Me? You gonna just let me go? The nerve, the audacity of these folks. What? Me? You gonna fire me? Me? Moi? Hold on. Me, they go, hold on. Me, you're gonna let me go. Oh, and you know, in my last day next week, next Wednesday. So, you know, that was going on in my head. My physical body was just...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's all I could do. I could just stand there and smile. It was so awkward. I just wish they would have just said, you know, I'm sorry, we're gonna let you go. I would have just rather them say, hey, we know your last day is next week. We're gonna go ahead and let you go. Boom, and that'd be the end of it. And I could just go home. But instead, they had to do a whole little speech of we miss you, you're a good person, you're great, we don't want to do it. It's like, I don't want to stand there and take that. I just want to, you know, get your point across so I could go. Actually, the best thing y'all could have did was called me, because I didn't have to waste my gas to come up there. I clocked in at 10 o'clock, I clocked out at 10:02. So...
And oh, we're gonna have something. We're gonna have something for you next week. We can have a going away party, and don't be a stranger.
And remember, I got the dog from there because the dog kept on coming up to my job for 2 weeks in the rain, and nobody wanted to take her home. So I took her home. Yeah, that's Lady. Lady came from that place. So they still want me to come up to the job with Lady and and keep in contact and kick it and all that. I mean, I'm still go up there every now and then. Probably not. But you know, I'll think about taking the dog up there, and I might take her up there like once every, I don't know, 6 months or whenever we drive past and Lady's in the car. I don't know. But yeah, they let me go. So I'm a house husband now. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Alright, so plans moving forward now that I'm out. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how God works and everything. Alright, so remember I told you I had the assistant position. You know, I was gonna keep on keeping on until I got the head honcho position. So let's see, they let me go. Yesterday was Tuesday. On Monday, this past Monday, I had an interview for a head honcho position. All right, so the assistant position was at an elementary school. Monday, I had an interview at a high school that has a great sports program. They're great all around. They're great in men's and women's basketball. They have a great football program. Yeah, I had an interview Monday for the head honcho position. Tuesday, so Monday, so I went to the interview. So Monday I had to work. My interview was at 1 o'clock. I work from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I had to leave that job to go to this interview at 1 o'clock. So I went to the interview at 1 o'clock on Monday, came back to the job, finished out my shift, right? Boom. Tuesday afternoon at around 4 o'clock, right before I got off work, they offered me the position. So they offered me the position at the high school, the head honcho position at the high school. Wednesday I came in, that's when I got fired. Ain't that funny how that worked? Monday I had the interview. You know, I was already on my way out. You know, I had the assistant position. You know, I'm just put this whole thing in perspective for you. So this is how it's running in my mind. All right, so I'm at this job. You know, things aren't going the way I want them to. It's time for me to leave. I apply. I get a job, but it's not the job that I really want. I still have to do a part-time job. So I keep on keeping on. I get a job that I want, but it's not, the pay isn't really there. So I have to find another part-time gig. So I'm gonna be working 2 jobs. Don't really wanna do that, but the experience I can gain from this assistant position, it can be worth it in the future. So that's where I was at then. I applied for the head honcho position. I interviewed for it. I get it. They don't know that, and then they fired me. But yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. I'm a house husband now. I'm a house husband for at least the next 3 weeks until the first week of August. I'm a house husband. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. You guys can look forward to more videos of me. You can see me a whole lot more. Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Budgets. I'll probably be way more active on all social media. I guess I'll let you guys know how the life of a house husband is. I'll probably be cleaning up, cooking. Cooking with the Budgets is for sure coming back because I have nothing else to do but to cook. I'm gonna be cooking and cleaning. Life of a house husband. And yeah, I'll probably take you on some adventures along with me and Shay and Lady. Yeah, these next 3 weeks are gonna be exciting. So yeah, stay tuned. Bye guys. Oh, and the garden today is actually day 81. I'm gonna give my garden, it was a countdown to 80 days. 80 days was yesterday. That means my crops are fully matured, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and harvest those probably sometime next week, since I have all this time on my hands.